Since her introduction into the royal family in 2017, reports about Meghan Markle's relationships with her British in-laws have been widely circulated, though few have ever been confirmed. One member of the monarchy who has been the subject of a number of stories in relation to the Duchess is her stepmother-in-law, Queen Camilla. The relationship between these two women has been a topic of intense speculation and interest, given their unique positions within the royal family and the complex dynamics at play. From allegations that she made an insensitive joke about the hair texture of Meghan and Harry's future children to reports that she assigned Meghan a crude nickname after splitting from the monarchy, Camilla has been the focus of a number of speculative Meghan-related stories. These rumors have ranged from the mildly controversial to the outright scandalous, reflecting the public's fascination with the inner workings of the royal family and the perceived tensions between its members. While reports of this kind are plentiful, what Camilla has said on the record about Meghan amounts to very little. This scarcity of official statements has only fueled further speculation, with royal watchers and media outlets alike scrutinizing every interaction and comment for potential insights into their relationship. However, the commentary the Queen has made has marked milestone moments in the Duchess royal story, providing rare glimpses into the official stance of the royal family towards Meghan. The relationship between Meghan and Camilla is particularly intriguing given their shared experience of entering the royal family as outsiders. Both women faced significant public scrutiny and media attention upon their introduction to royal life, albeit in very different eras and circumstances. Camilla's journey from being viewed as the other woman in Charles and Diana's marriage to becoming queen consort provides an interesting parallel to Meghan's own tumultuous experience with the British press and public opinion. Prince Harry introduced Meghan Markle to Queen Camilla at the same time he introduced her to his father, King Charles, in the early stages of their relationship. This initial meeting was a crucial moment, setting the tone for Meghan's integration into the royal family. In his memoir, Spare, Harry recounted that his relationship with his stepmother had always been distant, and at the Clarence House introduction to his new girlfriend, he told Meghan not to curtsy to the then future queen. This detail provides insight into the complex dynamics at play within the royal family, hinting at Harry's own complicated relationship with his stepmother. The prince told readers that the first meeting went well, with the animal-loving Camilla being touched by Meghan's description of her rescue dogs, Guy and Bogart. This shared interest in animals could have potentially provided common ground for Meghan and Camilla to build a relationship. However, as with many aspects of royal life, the true nature of their interactions remains largely private. Harry revealed little else about Meghan's relationship with his stepmother in his book. However, he did reference Meghan's reaching out to Camilla when she began to struggle with negative tabloid reporting. This moment of vulnerability and seeking advice suggests that, at least initially, there was some level of trust or hope for support between Meghan and Camilla. Meg, meanwhile, reached out to Camilla, who tried to counsel her by saying this was just what the press always did to newcomers, that it would all pass in due time, that Camilla had been the bad guy once, Harry wrote, alluding to the unhelpfulness of the advice given. This interaction provides a rare insight into the dynamics between the two women, highlighting Camilla's attempt to offer guidance based on her own experiences with media scrutiny. However, Harry's characterization of the advice as unhelpful suggests that it may not have been well received or particularly effective in helping Meghan navigate her challenges with the press. Meghan did not comment about Camilla in her interview with Oprah Winfrey in 2021 or the Sussex's Netflix docuseries in 2022. This silence on Meghan's part has left much room for speculation about the nature of their relationship. The absence of any direct comments from Meghan about Camilla in these high-profile interviews is notable, given the candid nature of her discussions about other members of the royal family. The Duchess and Queen were last photographed together at the state funeral for Queen Elizabeth II in September 2022. This public appearance, while somber in nature, provided a rare opportunity for royal watchers to observe the two women interacting. Their body language and demeanor during this event were closely analyzed for any signs of tension or warmth between them. Meghan did not attend Charles and Camilla's coronation celebrations in May, a decision that sparked further speculation about the state of her relationship with the royal family, including Camilla. The absence of Meghan at such a significant event in the life of the monarchy was widely discussed and interpreted in various ways by the media and public. When Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's engagement announcement was made in November 2017, Camilla made her first on-the-record comment about her future stepdaughter-in-law. This moment marked Camilla's official public welcome of Meghan into the royal family, and her words were closely scrutinized for any hints about her true feelings towards the match. The day after the public announcement, Camilla told news cameras that she was absolutely thrilled that Harry and Meghan were marrying. Her enthusiasm seemed genuine and warm, setting a positive tone for Meghan's entry into the royal family. It's brilliant, and as I said, America's loss is our gain, and we're all absolutely delighted, she said. This comment, particularly the phrase America's loss is our gain, was widely reported and interpreted as a gracious and welcoming statement. It acknowledged Meghan's American background while expressing excitement about her joining the British royal family. Camilla continued, "As you can see, they're so happy, and sometimes, in a climate where we're surrounded by a lot of bad news, it's a real joy to have a bit of good news for once. And, as I've said before, we're delighted." This statement not only expressed happiness for the couple but also framed their engagement as a positive news story in a broader context of challenging times. It suggested that Camilla viewed the engagement as a welcome distraction from more negative news cycles. Camilla's next comment regarding Meghan was made during a visit to a British news station in the days after the royal wedding. This wedding had been a global media event, watched by millions around the world. However, the lead-up to the ceremony had been marred by controversy and family drama, particularly surrounding Meghan's father, Thomas Markle. Prior to the May 18th wedding day at St. George's Chapel, Windsor, Meghan had faced a barrage of media scrutiny after her father, Thomas Markle, had staged paparazzi photographs and suffered a heart attack, being ultimately absent on the big day. In his place, Meghan was walked partially down the aisle by King Charles, a gesture that was widely seen as welcoming and supportive. In a comment made during her station visit, reported by Royal Rota member for the Daily Mail, Rebecca English, Camilla appeared to hint at the unpredictability of the pre-wedding drama. Her words suggested an awareness of the challenges faced by the couple in the lead-up to their wedding day. "It was such a lovely day. Just everything went right. We all wondered whatever would happen next, and then everything went right," she said. This statement acknowledged the uncertainty and potential for things to go wrong, while expressing relief and joy that the day had ultimately been a success. Camilla added, "The only thing is that we are all losing our voices now." This light-hearted comment hinted at the excitement and celebration that had surrounded the event, suggesting that the royal family had been fully engaged in the festivities. "It's nice to have something that is uplifting rather than depressing," she continued. "Everything was just perfect, including the weather, which couldn't have been better. It was a beautiful day." These words reinforced Camilla's earlier framing of Harry and Meghan's relationship as a positive news story, emphasizing the uplifting nature of the event in contrast to more challenging or depressing news. Camilla's next comment was made 2 days after Harry and Meghan's split from the monarchy was formally announced by Queen Elizabeth II. This moment marked a significant shift in the couple's relationship with the royal family and their role within the institution of the monarchy. A statement was issued from Buckingham Palace on January 18, 2020. Detailing that following many months of conversations and more recent discussions, the Queen and the couple had agreed that they would step back from royal duties in order to pursue financial independence. This announcement came as a shock to many and sparked intense media coverage and public discussion. 2 days later, Camilla attended a public engagement at a hospice in England, where she was asked an off-the-cuff question about her stepson and his wife amidst the family tensions. This moment provided a rare opportunity for a member of the royal family to comment publicly on the situation, which had been dominating headlines. "Will you miss Harry and Meghan?" A reporter asked as she exited the hospice, to which she simply responded, course." This brief response, while seemingly affirmative, was notably restrained. The hesitation implied by the hum and the brevity of her answer left room for interpretation. Was Camilla genuinely expressing that she would miss the couple, or was she simply providing a polite, diplomatic response to a potentially uncomfortable question? This comment, made in the immediate aftermath of Harry and Meghan's decision to step back from royal duties, stands in contrast to Camilla's earlier, more effusive statements about the couple. The change in tone could be interpreted as reflecting the changed circumstances and potentially strained relationships within the royal family at that time. In conclusion, while Queen Camilla's on-the-record comments about Meghan Markle have been few, they provide interesting snapshots of the official royal response to key moments in Meghan's journey within the royal family. From the warm welcome upon the engagement announcement to the more reserved comment following the couple's departure from royal duties, Camilla's words offer glimpses into the complex and evolving dynamics between Meghan and the royal family. However, they also leave much unsaid, maintaining the veil of privacy that surrounds many aspects of royal relationships, and leaving room for continued speculation and interest in the true nature of Meghan and Camilla's relationship.